Many people wish to achieve financial wealth, but they don't realize that they are often the ones responsible for their success or failure in their finances. The vast majority have habits that hinder their financial success or inefficient management of the money they struggle to earn. If you want to learn how to manage your finances efficiently, this video is for you because today we are going to talk about the most efficient way. Money ready? Let's begin. What is the 6-account system? Remember, either you control your money or it controls you. T.Harv Eker is a Canadian writer, entrepreneur, and speaker, author of the famous and highly recommended book in the world of finance and financial education, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, where he exposes his ideas on personal development, motivation, and financial education. He talks about the importance of changing our mindset, habits, and relationship with money. After moving to the USA and going through several failed ventures and many mistakes, Harvey gained the necessary experience to achieve success with his chain of fitness academies, incredibly achieving economic wealth in less than 3 years. However, as he himself says, after achieving the wealth and life he always dreamed of, he realized that he was not as happy as he imagined, because in just 3 years, he lost his fortune due to the lack of learning about money management and the lack of a proper mindset for wealth. It was then that he decided to find out how really wealthy people organize their finances so as not to lose them and make them grow, achieving and maintaining financial wealth. As a result of this experience and his research, he wrote his book, in which he teaches us the powerful 6-account method. According to T.Harv Eker, this is the best way to manage your money, explaining in a simple way how to organize your finances and avoid the problems he faced, which made him lose his fortune. This method of money management consists of separating all your income into 6 main accounts, assigning a percentage to each one. He classified these accounts as follows: basic needs, 50%, fun, 10%, long-term savings, 10%, spending, 10%, education, 10%, investments, 10%, and donations, 10%. The advantages of this method, besides being simple and powerful, are that it can be adapted even with low incomes, as they depend on a percentage of your income, in addition to considering in these 6 accounts key aspects for your financial development, such as financial education and investments. Now let's detail how each of these 6 accounts works. Account 1, basic needs. You must acquire habits and skills of managing a small amount of money before you can have a large amount. We all have this account without even knowing it, because it is the account we use to pay all basic expenses, such as buying food, transportation, services, debts, and daily expenses. According to T.Harv Eker, 55% of your income should be allocated to these expenses. However, as we always mention, personal finances are just that, personal. So each person must adapt this percentage to their particular current situation. Certainly, many will say that their income is not even enough to cover their basic expenses and that they cannot take on this financial commitment. But the truth is that the vast majority of people really cannot, because they do not know how to manage their money, their finances, and much less manage their expenses well due to lack of financial education. Therefore, before using this method of managing your money, review your expenses and eliminate unnecessary ones. A budget is of great help for this. If the problem is lack of income, focus your time and energy on generating new sources of income. This is the advantage of this method. You can adapt it to any level of income. As most currently manage their money, you are sure to be spending 100% of this account. If this is your case, commit from now on to using only 90% of these expenses and distribute the remaining 10% equally among the remaining 5 accounts. That is 2% for each one. Although the amount seems very small, the important thing here is that you start using the method and cultivate the habit of managing your money better. As soon as your economic situation improves, increase the values for the other accounts. This tool will help improve your financial habits, because if you can't manage a little money, much less will you be able to manage a large amount. It's impossible, because your same habits will cause you to lose it, which is not smart at all, considering that after earning it with so much effort, you will end up losing everything quickly because you haven't developed your financial intelligence before. Account 2, fun and leisure. Have you ever noticed what happens to people who decide to diet and improve their eating habits? Or when they want to leave a sedentary life and decide to go to the gym regularly? They start with all the energy, motivation, and will, follow their routines and recipes, but in a short time, they give up everything. While it is true that this happens due to a lack of discipline and the absence of clear goals and objectives, it also happens because, in the beginning, your brain battles against you to fulfill your new goals. By inertia, you will want to continue with the habits and routines of always. Let's face it, it's not pleasant for your brain to stop eating what you like and replace it with diets and healthy foods. Likewise, for your brain, choosing between spending a weekend watching a movie comfortably and going to a gym, it will definitely prefer the first option. This happens because your mind is programmed to conserve energy, automate your actions, avoid pain, and seek pleasure. By changing your routines and habits, you are making your brain work harder, so it will try to revert to your previous habits and usual routine. The same can happen when you start organizing your finances. After all, who doesn't like to spend money and buy what they want? Therefore, if you are too restrictive with your money and save absolutely everything, that habit won't last. If you don't allocate some of the money you earn for continued spending on what you enjoy, it will be harder to manage your finances. Learn to enjoy the process of improving your relationship with your finances. But don't make it difficult. Make it easy, and learn to keep enjoying your money and the fruits of your labor in an organized way. By doing this, you will make the process of changing your financial habits, improving your financial situation, and managing your money sustainable over time. Remember, not everything should be a sacrifice. Learn to enjoy the journey in your present life. Account 3. Long-term savings for expenses. T.Harv Eker recommends allocating 10% of your earnings to long-term savings, such as saving for a down payment on a house, a vehicle, or even an emergency fund. As always suggested for this emergency fund, make sure to keep 3 to 6 months of your earnings. This way, you'll be financially prepared for any situation that may arise without affecting your financial stability. This saving should not be touched unless it's for the indicated purposes or the established goal. And since it will be maintained long-term, make sure to keep it in an account that generates interest, at least to offset the loss of value of your money due to inflation. This is one of the pillars for building a healthy financial portfolio, as you will be saving your money for major future expenses like buying your dream home, the car you've always wanted, or taking a well-deserved vacation. Always remember to keep the recommended amount for emergencies. The lack of this emergency reserve is precisely what harms people's finances because, in the absence of this fund, they resort to credit cards or personal loans to meet these financial commitments, incurring interest payments that drain money from their pockets. No one knows what the future holds, but we know that emergencies will always occur, so be financially smart to avoid harming your finances due to lack of foresight. Account 4. Education and training. Rich people are constantly learning and growing, while poor people think they already know everything. T.Harv Eker. The level of your financial education will determine your ability to generate money and wealth. Ignorance is expensive and, I guarantee, will make you lose money. How many cases do we know of people who, often due to greed or the illusion of incredible gains, take risks in investments or businesses they don't understand and end up losing all their money? On this channel, we always promote and emphasize the importance of creating the habit of continuous education, as it will increase your ability to know more tools and options to improve the results you can achieve with your money. People's wealth is not just in their pockets, but in the level of intelligence they have been able to develop. That's why T.Harv Eker suggests that 10% of your earnings be allocated to your education, so you can improve your skills and grow personally and financially. This is one of the most important accounts. If you manage it well, it can radically change your financial situation, your personal education, and increase your financial intelligence, which will allow you to better benefit from opportunities and acquire new skills to continue growing in managing your money. Use this money to educate yourself through courses, buy books, attend seminars, and anything that helps you improve your skills and grow continuously. Your education and training are the best investments you can make, and the only ones that, once acquired, you will never lose. For example, if you have a job, you can use this account to pay for training, thus enhancing your skills at work, achieving a better position, or finding a better job. If you have a business, you can use the money from this account to improve your business management skills, educating yourself on finance, accounting, taxes, business law, or learning from a mentor and business advisor. Never stop learning, because your mindset and your brain are your best tools for making money and building wealth. Account 5. Investments. The rich make money work hard for them. The poor work hard for their money. T.Harv Eker. The investment account, alongside the education account, is crucial for building the wealthy life you desire. This account will provide financial freedom, and every dollar you put here brings you closer to your goals and objectives. By building solid financial education and investing your money with patience and discipline, you will certainly improve your economic situation. Making your money work and generating passive income through investments is what will grant you financial freedom. For example, you can invest in stocks, real estate, investment funds, or start a business. The goal is to acquire assets that generate income independent of your time. The purpose of this account is to increase your wealth and build your future financial life starting now. As we always suggest, never invest in something you don't understand without prior education or training on the investment instrument you will use. Identify your risk profile and start investing gradually. As you learn more about the business or investment, you can increase the money allocated to it. Many people invest their money simply guided by future expectations of a profitable investment, expectations created by the media or the markets, without even knowing what they are getting into, believing they have found the opportunity of a lifetime, and in the end, lose all the money invested. If you come across an investment that promises extraordinary returns or to make you rich overnight, it's most likely a fraud. It's highly risky and usually people end up losing their money. Building wealth and assets doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, discipline, and constant financial education, as well as investing your money wisely without taking unnecessary risks. T.Harv Eker recommends allocating at least 10% of your income to investments, which in the long run will allow you to build the desired financial future. Account 6. Donations and Philanthropy. T.Harv Eker's account method, besides including accounts for your expenses, savings, investments, and growing your money, includes an account dedicated to helping those in need, supporting charitable and social causes, or people close to you who are not in a favorable economic situation. Developing your capacity for empathy and putting yourself in the shoes of people with greater needs will enhance your personal growth and teach you to be grateful for what you receive. This account teaches giving back for everything we receive, strengthening our mindset of abundance and wealth. Many people, when it comes to this subject, say they can barely cover their own expenses and wonder how they could think of helping others, or comment that if they had a lot of money, they would help. Well, if you're not grateful for what you receive now, when you have more money, you won't be either, because these ideas are just excuses. I assure you that there is no one in such a bad financial situation that they cannot help someone in an even worse situation. It's no coincidence that people who build wealth and accumulate large amounts of money decide to donate a significant part of their fortunes to charitable and social causes. They understand that there is a greater purpose beyond money or wealth itself. The search for the meaning of life and a purpose that transcends their existence motivates them to find ways to help with their money and make the world around them a better place, so that others can also benefit from the wealth they have built. This small percentage of 10% is to give back in gratitude for everything you receive, which will also help you grow personally. These are the 6 accounts proposed by T.Harv Eker, covering the most important areas of your financial life: basic needs, savings, investments, desires, and giving back. This tool will allow you to manage your money in a balanced way to save and invest, building a better financial future without neglecting to do or buy the things you desire, making the path to building wealth and financial freedom more enjoyable, and enjoying the process without depriving yourself of the important things that give meaning to your life. Start applying this tool today and improve your relationship with money to build the financial life you've always wanted. If you've made it this far, it means you're not just another person. So comment now: I'm not just another person. Do this and believe in these words. Words have power. Thank you for your time and see you next time.